Just waiting on people to come in because I'm getting all these texts and phone calls. I reached out to the man last night. It's a lot of shit I just won't discuss and talk about on here. So I'm just gonna come on here and tell you what what I know, and I can only speculate at this point of this mess. It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. I just can't take no more of this shit. Ugh, it's too much. Just waiting on y'all to come in because I can't. I'd rather come in than to be trying to answer all these text messages and these phone calls. Cause y'all, I ain't finna let this shit kill me. Hey, Mr. J, ugh, and put some eye drops in my damn eye. I'm not finna let this shit kill me. I'm just gonna break it down, tell y'all a little bit. I can't tell you a lot. Like I said, everything is not for the public. Everything is not for the public, and I just can't. I'm not gonna add more fuel to the fire on this. I only can speculate. Of course, y'all know, like I already said, I'm the type of person I don't mind how I'm feeling. Miss J, they already, like, like I told you yesterday, they did a echo thing on my heart. They found some stuff going on with my heart, and like I told Don, I'm not gonna let y'all kill me. I'm not gonna let y'all kill me. You know, um, and I went off, and so the response that I got from Don was, don't judge before you watch the entire interview. And so I'm like, the second part of it, I'm looking at it like, it's you saying don't judge, but the way I'm looking at it, it don't look hot. Like, even that part, I don't even know what you're saying in between it, but like, let me see the interview. Give me the interview so I can see, so I can sleep good tonight. Cause I don't. It's fucked up. But I only can speculate, and I'm just gonna tell you, um, just our conversation. I feel is anger. Um, I, I'm gonna say it. I want to watch the interview, but still, just that part right there just don't cut with me. That conversation, I heard about the conversation, okay, and I told Dunn, I said, the girl found out who you are. No, you done, and she decided to tell you this story. I said, a lot of people gonna want to get a story in. I said, that's hearsay. I said, so why she wasn't on the stand? Why she didn't give her little thing? I said, there's gonna be a lot of people now gonna have put their little 2 cents in it, gonna put their little parts in it. And then two, how did she stumble on you for her to catch a ride with you? She was walking down the freeway and y'all picked her up. That didn't make any sense. And so I'm not gonna tell you the whole story on that, but like I was telling Don, and I left a message to him, and I told him, I know you feeling neglected. I know you hurt. I know you got a lot going on too, and people still riding for you. I said, I ride. I'm riding with you. I'm riding with Robert too, and I'm sorry you had to go through the situation that you went through. And the conversations with him is like, he felt like he was neglected. Um, Robert didn't take up for him and clear his name, just let the stuff ride. And, like I was letting Don know, Don was like, I lost every fucking thing. I lost everything. I lost everything. Nobody want to fuck with me because of this shit, and he felt like Robert, when he got on his interview, he should have, cleared his name, you know, you know, I don't know. He told me don't judge him until I watched the whole interview. And I'm like, the pieces I'm looking at, I said, I only can see what I'm seeing here. And it just don't look good. And I don't know if this is out of anger. I don't know if I just don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what this is. I only can speculate. I didn't see the whole interview, and he told me not to judge him and not to be going off on him until I see the whole interview. But he felt like his name should have been clear because he didn't do anything but try to help Robert. He didn't do anything wrong, and that Robert should have cleared his name. He going to jail out of everybody. He only was around for 6 to 8 months, and he said all these people that was around him, no one in jail but me. And he's upset because um Cash Jones, you know, set him up. He said that he was, when he was talking to her, she know about the cease and desist, and he feel like that she was in touch with Angelo Clary or Tim Savage, and they had her to have her cousin to call in this threat or something to that fact. He felt like everybody did this to try to use him as a scapegoat to um, just do him dirty when everybody in Robert's camp did Robert shady, and all he tried to do was help him. He felt like Robert should. I said, well, you got to look at it like this. I said the same way you couldn't mention his name on my show. I said he probably can't mention your name. I said it's probably been advised for him not to even, mention your name. I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm sorry this happened to Robert. Um, you know, and he got a child. His money, his money is depleted, because of the situation. He's trying to fight this lawsuit case on his own because he don't have the money for an attorney, and he feel like people neglected him in the process. And I said, well, I said, I just have to tell you this. I said, it's like all all are fighting for themselves right now. I said, Robert has fighting for 30 years. I said he's 30 years he's fighting. And he was like, I'm going to jail for nothing. You know, I'm going to jail for nothing. I lost everything. Um, the hurt, the of the him being upset, us talking behind the scenes, and he don't sound well, y'all. I don't know, you know. I just told him, I said this is hurt. I said it looks bad. I said I know that you feel neglected. I said I don't know what this interview is about. Because usually if he did an interview like with Tasha K, um, he sent me the thing before it came out about this interview with Tasha K. I'm like, oh my God, what's this interview about with Tasha K? Why Tasha K? He said, I'm just trying to prove to her that all these waitresses is lying and let her know that they lying so she can get up there and let these people know the real deal and let them know that he's lying. And so I said, people are still fighting for you and people still believe in you and people still believe in your innocence as well as Robert, you know. And I said, anybody gonna tell you anything. So he was telling me, don't judge him, watch the interview before I judge him. But I'm like, the more people sending me clips and stuff, I'm like, it just don't look good. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel, because you know I'm gonna keep it real with you too. I'm not gonna bite my tongue. I'm like, it just don't look good. And I was like, people just blowing up my phone, texting the hell out of me, like I have control of you and what you do and what you say. And you know, I said, I know you had Robert's best interest at heart. I said, but like the best thing was to do is just let go and let God handle everything. I'm like, God was handling everything. I said, the devil just gonna step in. The devil try to step in when God try to step in. When something great is happening, it's gonna always be the devil. And you can't let the devil, take in. He was talking to me about God and he's praying a whole lot and he putting his faith in God and stuff, but you can't get in that corner and look at your finances and I know he's looking at his son and his wife and his mother, and he's being the breadwinner and losing everything, and people don't want to deal with him. And he said people are treating him like they treated him with like those jurors, like they don't want to mess with him because they feel like he is this monster that's going to go around interrogating people, trying to kill people and stuff like that, you know. And so I told, I said, this is very disappointing. I said, I don't get it. I don't understand. I said, I've been riding for you. I've been riding for Robert, and I know you going through a lot, but I don't understand this one right here. I don't understand it, you know. And I don't know that he said he was like, don't judge me until you watch the entire interview. I'm like, I got a second clip and it don't sound good to me. I'm just telling you, it don't sound good. And but till I see the whole interview, I'm just gonna say this is somebody that's angry and doing something to hurt somebody because they're hurting. Because there's no truth in what that lady said. There's no truth in what that lady said. And like I said, and Don knows this, and like I saw when you wrong, and I feel you wrong, I'm gonna tell you wrong, and there's just wrong on every level. Like um in the background, I just been trying to keep him, calm and trying to tell him everything's gonna be okay, and and stuff like that, and it's just like whatever he's going through, he's not sounding good at all. He's not sounding well, and stuff like that. But you know, every person picks their poison, and if you made a mistake, if you feel like you made a mistake trying to help Robert, we all make mistakes. That's a life learning lesson. They're not gonna. play clips that sound good, and that's what I was trying to see. Did they? I said, I'm like, can you send me the whole interview? Because I'm trying to see if it's anything that they chopped and screwed for you to tell me that don't judge me. Watch the whole interview. We know how Lifetime did it. And people gonna do stuff for views. They're gonna edit things. They're gonna make it sound. Or they're gonna play the whole interview. What you saying in the interview, other than what we see it now? Like I'm asking you a question. I'm like, let me go to sleep at night. Like, let send me the damn thing. I'm not gonna play it for nobody. Let me see it. You know, and you know people already, like, a lot of people can't stand you, hate your guts, um and feel a certain way about you, and feel that you was part of Robert going to prison, and you doing this don't even make it worse. And I said, people, everybody's not gonna like you, everybody's not gonna pull for you. A lot of people not pulling for Robert, but at the same time, you have to just remain calm. And I'm like, looking at these people, they have a what, 400 subscribers, 400,000 subscribers. He knew what he was doing. You don't tell the story because you know that's a cop, chopped and screwed, no excuses. Don wasn't around. No, Don wasn't around. That's why I was saying, and I went into the thing. I'm like, you could change the title because Don was not Robert's. Um, Don was not Robert's manager, and Don wasn't around but what, 8 months. And this woman that's telling this story could be somebody just talking shit and just talking, you know. Obviously her life ain't fucked up because she became successful. She's a real estate agent. She got a child. She got a husband. And if she choose to go and screw around with somebody else and screw over her husband, that's her fault. That's her business. But that's hearsay to me, you know. Y'all gotta ask him that. He didn't have to say it or do the interview, period. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I asked why. I'm like you could. When I talked to him the last time I talked to him, he said, "I'm doing no more. I'm not going to do no more interviews. I might come on your channel before I turn myself in, and tell everybody thank you for supporting me." And I'm like, yeah, just talk about you. Don't talk about Robert's situation. Don't talk about, just keep it on you, and stuff like that. And baby, I'm not taking no okie doke. I'm trying to say stuff without saying stuff, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm not gonna, like I said, everything is not for the public. They didn't promise him anything. He got to go turn himself in. Dud is not gonna, whatever interview he's doing, it's not gonna keep him from going to jail because he got to turn himself in. It's not gonna help build his money back because he still lost a lot of money. So the interview, and it wasn't from a big how he owed it to you if nobody else. Yeah, I guess he didn't. I don't know if he mad at me or not because I tried to reach out again. He didn't respond because I went off. Like I told you, I don't care. I meant to, like I told y'all over and over again. I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care who it is. If I feel like it's something fucked up, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna cuss you out. Nothing he said can. Well, I hope not. And even if he's saying it, that the appellate court is not looking at that. Um, I just want him to just explain to me, y'all. He was he was telling me that he found out that his attorney was working with those the prosecutors and stuff, and his attorney had was telling him this and telling him that and stuff like that. And I don't know. All I could do, I'm not gonna say everything that we talked about. I'm not, okay, because I'm not that type of person. Everything is not for the public. Yeah, he's already, that's why I was telling people that interview, people saying that he's doing the interview because it's gonna help him get out of jail. No, he's already been sentenced. He's getting ready to go to jail. He said he's grateful that the judge is allowing him to try to set things in place for his son and his wife. You know, um, he can't even do business, but he's pissed off about the attorney. The attorney took all that money, and knowing that he was working with he was working with the prosecutors, he found out that the attorney was working with the prosecutor. But like I told him, Roberts, was sentenced to 30 years, and he's going to fight for him. And at this point, it's not in his mind to be like, oh, I need to clear Dunn and let these people know that Dunn didn't do this kind of stuff and y'all need to leave him alone and stuff like that. That's not going to be in that man's head. His in his head is, these people gave me 30 years for some bull crap, and they violated my rights to a fair trial, and that's what he's studying. But I kept saying, pray, pray. And I'm like, people are, fighting for you too. Um, you have, you're gonna go in, and hopefully they let you out early. I know it hurts, is messing up your business and stuff. I, you know, I'm just trying not to get upset, y'all, because I can't afford to get upset right now. Cause something happened to me, ain't nobody gonna take care of me. So I told him, I said, right now I'm in tears, and I don't, I'm just hurt. What you say, Mr. J? He should took he should uh took that advice. Everything ain't for the public. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I just know. um I was told, he's like, I said, well, good. I said, spend that time, trying to be with your family, and get things, situated with you and your family, and your baby, and stuff like that. Just try to do that. um Hopefully he'll probably feel like he don't owe me no explanation, but I'm fighting for you too, so I feel like you owe me an explanation. I know you didn't try to do anything to hurt Robert, and but I feel like if this is out of retaliation for, I'm quiet. I ain't saying the he won't you call wants you. I don't know what that is. I put on my glasses. When will black people stick together if he has spare time? He's only doing 80%. I can't be serious right now. He wants to speak for him when he fight for his life. I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak for him, but I just the conversation we had, I don't know if he feel hurt and feel like Robert should have um told people, that, Don is not this type of person, but I'm like, when a person in jail, they ain't really thinking about nobody else, they trying to save their soul. Don got a out day. R. Kelly don't at this time. How much who has to pay?
Into the store without money. Oh Lord.
If you trust, he will believe in him. Wait until. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just waiting. I'm just on here because everybody keep calling me and texting me. So I'm just coming on here to say, I believe in Don. I believe in Robert innocence. Um, I just I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I want him to send it to me. I just want him to send it to me so I can see it. Yeah, I'd rather for him to take it out on them. But he'll be going to jail for messing with them. They'll be saying he's messing with Cash and her cousin. I just told him to just sue people. I'm like, just sue them. Like all these people that tried to paint this narrative and twist the lies and stuff, and you wasn't nowhere involved in it with the restaurant and stuff. I'm like, just sue them. I will hold judgment till I watch the thing. Yeah, I believe like I told him I'm fighting for him. And he know me, Don know me. He know I will cuss him out and I cuss Robert out too. Y'all see that. And because I want both of them to have a fair fight. And I'm just saying, I don't know what the situation is. If he could tell me what he was feeling, his thoughts, or but he told me this here. This is the last thing he told me. He said, "Don't judge me until you watch the video." So I'll watch it. I always look for this in situations, and I just hope it's something else. And if it's a different situation from what these people put out there, because you know how people, and I was saying too earlier, I said, well, you know how people do stuff to make it look good, and then when you go to the movies, cause you thinking it's gonna be one way or something else, and you pissed off because you thinking it's this way and that way, just like on those reality shows. I'm just hoping it that way, and I'm gonna just keep it that way. I'm gonna just keep hope alive, and I'm gonna try to stay positive. I'm just tired of people coming at me like I did the damn interview. I know about the interview and shit like that. I just know he's hurt right now. He's going through a lot right now. I know Robert's hurt right now. I know Robert's going through a lot right now. Thank God about them text messages. Hopefully it gets to the news. Hopefully it gets to the public ear and show people how people sets up people. Just like this person that this hearsay person that was talking, you know. I can easily get in his ear and say, well, I used to date him. I used to do this and we used to do that. Because you hear this all these allegations and fabrications, and then you see other people, they might say, I know that nigga. Yeah, he used to talk to my cousin Sharika. Sharika told me this and Sharika told me that. So um I ain't gonna too much talk about no interview because um because when somebody was sending it to me, I'm like, oh my god, y'all, like I don't know nothing about the interview. Like, just don't spread it. Like, why y'all spread it? Everybody spread the interview. They posted it all over the place. So I'm just gonna pray, baby. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray. Oh, so them people is against Robert. Okay, I don't know them people. All I seen and heard was people putting more weight on Rob to drown, and he had no voice. Who ca- who cared? Second child. All these criminals. I'm sick of it. Period. Because I already said, unique thought. I'm like, my heart can't take no more, and I'm just not about to go through this no more. I'm so sick of this shit. Even my nephew, like he been wearing the shit out of me, and I'm like, I'm so fucking stressed out. Like, I'm not even taking my nephew call. Cause I can't take no more. It's just too goddamn much. It's too goddamn much. But I have a meeting with this my client. She's a judge. I just want to talk to her about some things, and that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna talk to this judge and see what she could give me some knowledge of what's this thought and why the interview and what the interview is about. So he said, "Don't judge. Watch the interview to the entirety." So I'll just wait, and y'all, I'm about to go. If I hear anything else, I'll let y'all know. But I'm praying for him. I'm praying for Robert. I just want this shit to end because I'm sick of it. Y'all be blessed.